russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Yeah, but listen, you and I are two of the very few that could actually change the face of wrestling going forward.
Agreed, yeah, for sure.
And we're going to start right here, right now.
Okay.
Because this is what I want to talk about. Let's get down to the brass knuckles, bro.
The brass knuckles?
Son.
Yes.
This death match. Now, I did a lot of research. I went all the way back in the annals of pro wrestling. Of pro wrestling. To date, there has never been any deaths in death matches.
Correct.
So let's first address this.
Okay.
Nobody's going to die, bro.
Well, yes, but you are looking at it all wrong. You're looking at the annals of professional wrestling history. You're talking about a death match, a bastardized version of a hardcore match, or a street fight, or a no DQ match, or a last man standing match, or a Texas death match. I said death match again. What you're looking at is it from the pro wrestling bubble, which I do expect a little bit more out of you because we do not live in the bubble. We live outside the bubble. What we're talking about here is not a death match, but it's the ultimate match of death. So you have to really look through time. You have to really go back. You have to harken back to the days of gladiators. You have to go back to the days of people dueling, shooting at each other. You have to go back through history's greatest beefs, settled one-on-one. People have won wars. They've won wars by fighting mano a mano. And that is what the ultimate death match is. It's not professional wrestling. This is reality.
Here's the reality, bro. Yeah. Let me tell you what the reality is. This is what is it called? The
ultimate match.
The ultimate match of death.
Yes.
Here's the problem. I know and you know, and I think the fans know if they're smart enough, the ultimate match of death. There will be no death. But here's the problem. No, there won't be death.
Okay, no one's going to die.
Okay, here's the problem, though. Yeah. We have two very prideful individuals, bro. Correct. And let me explain something to the people out there. No matter if this is a shoot, a word, whatever the case may be, when you got two guys like EC3 and Matt Cardona, bro, at the end of the day, you've got two very prideful guys. And, bro, I'm going to tell you, between Matt and my boy here, EC3, neither one of these guys is gonna let the other guy outdo him. There's reputation here, bro, and there's pride here on the line. So my point is, even though I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a death, what I am concerned about is with the pride and with the reputation involved. How far are you two going to go? Listen, bro, with this EC3 just said it. There's been a zillion death matches, Texas death matches, Hawaiian death matches, you name it.
Albuquerque
death match.
That was brutal.
But, bro, you're talking about two guys that I know for a fact they're not going to let the other one outdo them. So that's my question, bro. How far are you and him willing to go?
You mentioned the word pride.
Pride.
Is that not one of the 7 deadly sins, Vince?
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Yes.
So therefore, by it being deadly, it falls in line with the ultimate match of death. And who said this? Pride cometh before the fall. Either Winston Churchill, Abraham Washington, or EC3. Regardless of who said it, it is true. Pride will cometh before the fall. So Matt Cardona, myself, we are innovators of this industry. We are controllers of our own narrative. We have such like minds as far as being unique, outside the box. people who push the envelope in creative ways, in physical ways, in all ways possible. But I don't like him. I despise him. I loathe him. Do I respect him? Yeah, sure. I respect Matt Cardona, blah, 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 blah. And he respects me, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? We hate each other because we're so like-minded, because there can only be one. There can only be one. So let the ultimate match of death settle whom it may be. Let the ultimate match of death put end to the claims that he was ever rightfully the NWA heavyweight champion, nor should he be. Let the ultimate match of death solidify my reign as the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time. And let me add this to the ultimate match of death, because we are going to outdo each other. So now the ball is in my court. He says death match, I say ultimate match of death. He accepts said ultimate match of death. Now it's back to me. So having said that, I propose that we have 10 pounds of gold weapons at ringside.
Oh, my see.
Yeah, that's right. 10 pounds of golden weapons. So every weapon at ringside will be golden, and they can acute and add up to 10 lbs. And I believe that's 22 kilos. Right? Yeah, 2 times 2 times. Yeah, 22 kilos. So 10 pounds of gold weapons at ringside. The ultimate match of death. Fort Lauderdale, NWA Paranoia, January 13th. That's a Saturday. See you there live, or you'll be watching it on the CW network. So
what's the line, bro? How far will you go?
How far will you go? All the way, motherfucker.
When is it again, bro? Give that date. Guys, listen, let me say something with all seriousness. You are talking now, bro, you are talking about two ultimate professionals.
Yeah.
You are talking about two men that have made a living pushing themselves to the limit. Okay? Walking away from big companies, doing things their way, the right way, their reputations on the line. Bro, I swear, my question is, as I will tune in like everybody else, I don't know how far you two guys will allow yourselves to go.
I think, in all seriousness and reality of it, that as violent as it will be, and as much of a story as we will tell, there will be a lot of odds and homages to things that probably annoy us about the wrestling bubble, and kind of, using those to play against each other. And it will be it'll definitely be a spectacle. I can assure you that. Will somebody die? I mean, I don't think so. That would be terrible. But the reality being, will it be entertaining? Will it be creative? Will it be physical? Will it be athletic? Will it be fun? Yeah, so that's January 13th, live in Fort Lauderdale, NWA Paranoia, and it will air on the CW network. So start that off with a bang, baby.
Yeah, that's a bang.